Hello my lovely Trails fans, welcome back to our next episode of Trails in the Sky. Alrighty, so after the last area that we were in, we got a couple of new items. So we got the Schwarz Silk Plus 2, which I've gone ahead and given to Julia because that's going to increase her art strength, which is something we're kind of aiming for right now, to use her as an art caster. The other item was the Phantom Thief's Cape, which gives you extra agility, movement speed, and the drop rate for items. So I'm not exactly needing that just now, so I've not equipped that to anybody. So before we head off to the next area, let's go and see what everybody has to say. Shara's absolutely right here. The best approach here is to keep calm and take obstacles as they come. There's no point in getting all panicky now. Not after we've come this far. Whoever we end up facing will find a way to win. From what I know, Kilika went back to Calvard not long before Grandpa left Zeiss on vacation. She just showed up at our house one day to tell us she was off, and that was that. Sounds about right. I swear, Kilika's something else. I always figured she was strict, but come on! Well, whatever. I guess I'll help out with some of the guild's workload in Zeiss when I get back. She did seem kinda attached to the place after all. Oh, no free craft point boost. Didn't do enough battles while we were away. I'm feeling kinda hungry, so I came over here to get something to eat. What are you looking at me like that for? Exercise makes you hungry. It's a fact of life. Yeah. Wait for me. I wonder what she's chasing in that bizarre dream of hers. Probably plushies. So you fought Kilika, huh? She's a nasty fight, isn't she? If you let her fight with her chakram, she's even stronger than Walter. If she doesn't inherit the Taito style, she's gonna have trouble finding a husband for herself. There are some challenging looking books on the bookshelf. Ruin Economics, Septium Optic Annals. Pretty sure we've read those all at least once in the previous games. Let's quickly flick through them, just in case there is an achievement associated with it, but I don't think there is. There we go. I was reluctant to comment at first, but now I feel obliged to do so. Do you not find such remarks a little imprudent? Imprudent? It's clear from all they've done so far that the Lord of Phantasma is our enemy. Furthermore, while the Guardians we are fighting may not be the individuals themselves, their personalities are still being violated. In light of that, I hardly find it appropriate to be talking about all of this like it's some sort of game, orchestrated for your entertainment. Reese? What's got you so mad all of a sudden? I'm not. However, I was under the distinct impression that we were all in agreement on one thing. The Lord of Phantasma was our enemy. So I will not stand by and listen to them being of all things praised. Really now? Come to think of it, every time we've encountered them, they've always made a point of taunting you and Kevin, haven't they? That wouldn't have anything to do with why you're angry, would it? Ooh, I bet it does. The Lord of Phantasma seems to have a peculiar fascination with Kevin, and yet you just can't work out why. That's why you're getting so worked up, isn't it? This isn't a game, Ren. You might be a genius, but that doesn't mean everything in life will go the way you want it to, and to assume otherwise is sheer arrogance. Okay, that's enough. Let's stop this before it gets nasty. Ren, bringing up things that clearly bother people and teasing them with them isn't a very nice thing to do. As for you, Reese, she might be smarter than other girls her age, but that doesn't change the fact that Ren is still an ordinary 12-year-old girl. Excuse me? I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Well, let me put it this way. She's smart and she's strong, we both know that. But do those things really make her that much different from other girls her age, or make it so that she can't act like they do? Because I think you'd find plenty of 12-year-old girls out there who are a little selfish and cheeky or like to cause trouble. That's pretty normal. Plus, she's got tons of good points too, like how she's always considerate towards others when the situation calls for it. See? She's just like your average girl who goes to Sunday school, right? Just a little brighter and a little stronger. You think so? It just doesn't seem fair to me to hold her to a totally different standard than everyone else her age because you see her as somehow different. That's not to say don't tell her off if she's being bad, because you do that to kids too. It's more you're being unusually hard on her. I suppose you may be right. You have my apologies, Ren. Really? I wasn't expecting an apology from you. Although your face says you've still got a lot you want to say to me. Naturally. After all, admonishing unreasonable children is the duty of their elders, however special or not special they may be. Yep, like I said, I'm not going to disagree on that point. As long as we're all here, we're basically her guardians and stuff. Oh please, you can say what you like. But by the way, Estelle, you said I was just like your average girl who goes to Sunday school, right? Sure did. Am I wrong? You can think whatever you like about me. I don't care. But I do want to make one correction. I wouldn't be attending school as a student. I'd be teaching there. I've got 3 doctorates after all. You what? What? One's in chemistry, one's in mathematics, and the third is in information theory. I even publish regular papers in those fields. I do it through someone else because I don't want the hassle of someone finding out who I am, though. Right. Disciplining her appears as if it will be an even more difficult task than I anticipated. Oh, Ren. She is far too smart for her own good. Don't go underestimating me if you wouldn't mind. And don't forget, you've got no chance of getting out of this world unless I'm with you to help. She is way too smart. Now let's see who's down here. Why did I have to end up somewhere so weird anyway? What's even going to happen to us? I decided to ask Celeste about this library a short while ago. She says this world is capable of absorbing information spaces into itself. The books we see come from the knowledge accumulated within being drawn out through our thoughts and existence. That was what she told me, at least. So does that mean every book here has been read by somebody at least once? From fat to fit? That's worrying, considering the last person who read it wanted to forget it. I tried asking Celeste a few questions regarding the Liber arc, but she doesn't possess most of the real Celeste memories regarding the city. I can only assume she was given the bare minimum of information regarding it and nothing more. Where did Reese go? I want to talk to her some more, now that she's done scolding Ren. Is she back in the other area? Reese, where are you? There she is. Estelle really is too soft for her own good. I don't know. She brings a certain sweetness. That's not where we need to go. Scenic route. We all healed up. We got the right people. Yes, we do. Let's kill a few enemies on the way. Right, were they weak against water, if I'm remembering correctly? Yes.
Justice must always prevail.
There we go. I think that should be enough to get us started in the next area. Oh, I got a long barrel. And just to make sure... Yep, everyone's equipped. I think this is the way we need to go. Oop. Helps if I'm facing north. There we go, and then I take the south. Here we go. The face of the monument is glowing, and words are visible upon its surface. The Lord of Phantasma does decree, here lies the impregnable fortress. Place your hand on this monument, the Divine Blade's successor among your number. Great. Don't have a clue what impregnable fortress could be referring to, but I think we all know who we're going to need to have with us this time. But, I suppose there's no point in debating if I am fit to be called his successor. No one else seems to match the description after all. I'd like to try touching it if you don't mind. Now that riddle makes sense. What better place to describe as an impregnable fortress than this? Ah, Leisten Fortress. Loving the music. Good old Leisten Fortress, huh? I can already tell we're gonna get a real fun welcome. Well, aren't we in for a treat? I think it's safe to say that whoever is waiting for us, and I can think of a few who may be, we're going to need to give the battles our all. This isn't an area we can conquer with anything less than top form. I've been here many a time, but never as an aggressor. This fortress has an intimidating reputation, and I for one look forward to seeing how much its defences live up to it. I wonder if I actually get to fight Cassius Bright here. If he's probably... I don't know why I healed. If he's probably going to be anyone here, he's probably going to be the last boss, because he's supposed to be, like, super strong, right? You've taken away my one purpose in life, to hold a Zerem capsule. Alrighty, into the fortress we go. Oh, I didn't check here. Okay. Okay, I can move things again. We've got a landing port over here. Wait. That sounds like... Everyone spread out! Yeah. Ugh! Yeah, we don't stand a chance. Indeed, we have nothing to gain by staying here any longer. Retreat! What were we even supposed to do against that? Indeed, we can't compete on foot with a military airship. It's easy to see why Liberalian military airships are so renowned. I doubt we're meant to do anything against it. It's more likely to serve as a warning that we shouldn't go this way for now. How about we investigate somewhere else instead? Works for me. As long as we're alive, there's always a chance we'll be able to get through here later. Okay, so return later. Gotcha. Got some of these dogs to fight. What are you weak against? Nothing. So I guess just use a spell which hits multiple people. Okay, I think we're at a decent place now for XP. We're not going up a lot of levels, so we're probably good to just stick with fighting bosses. Master beads. No, you can't return it. You don't even have the receipt. Door is locked. Door is locked. Okay, so instead of like the key cards, are we gonna be getting just maybe regular keys? Keep wanting to try and turn the camera. That's an angry looking dogo. Okay, can I look through that window? The glass is frosted, so it's impossible to see inside. I suppose this is where I should welcome you all. Lieutenant Colonel Sid? So you're our first opponent. Seems like you've been through quite a lot since we last met, Father Graham. I certainly hadn't expected this was what was going to happen back when we met in Gransel. All of this still feels like a bad dream to me, too, to be honest. You remember all that happened under Gransel Cathedral, then? I do. I can't be sure exactly when the me that stands before you was created here, but I can say it must have been after that, if my memories are anything to go by. It's good to see you again too, Richard. This was hardly how I envisioned our reunion going, but it's good to be able to have one all the same. I could say the same to you. That being said, I wasn't expecting a soldier as formidable as you to be our first opponent. This bodes poorly for us. Don't count yourselves out just yet, even if I have no intention of being defeated. Well, we're surrounded. On my honor as former garrison commander of Leiston Fortress, I, Lieutenant Colonel Maximilian Sid, will defeat you. Oh boy. Okay, so just gonna have to go for the arts that hit everybody. Remind me what you do again. Oh yeah, that's upgraded. It hits people in a wider area now, which is nice, but everyone's kind of spread out. Oh, I guess I just start hunting people down. That is not good. You do have Curia, so let's free you up. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? Ooh. That definitely did hurt. Okay, he's got a turn coming up pretty soon, so I should be able to get a heal out of him. Okay, because I feel like I have Spear of Lower set as his support arc, so I better go for Grail Spear right now. You can only really do one-on-one healing, right? Yep. She should be good for right now, so let's just do a Death Scream. craft. Okay, Mueller is going to get a turn, so he can impede. So let's just have you attack normally for right now.
No way!
Oh, I need to heal, not hurt. So we will go with da 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 da. Oh, good. Nice and close together. Yep. Sorry, sir, but you're not going to get the opportunity to use anything.
Hold still!
Alrighty. And now we can just gang up on him. Okay, craft. Guess I just want to use this move now. And what do I want you doing now? I guess probably just casting regular spells. He's quite speedy. Gotta be. Oh, actually, he's gotta take the opportunity here to get a nice critical attack in. Perfect.
There's nothing my sword cannot cut.
Oh, that went pretty well. We got some wind and water sepith. Expected no less from you, Richard. With the Knight of the Grau Shritter on your side, my loss was likely guaranteed from the start. Not at all. Breaking through your defensive formation was a real challenge. It's clear you've already surpassed me as a commander. Oh, hardly. I've still got a long way to go before I can say that with confidence. And while I wouldn't ordinarily tell you as much, I won't waste this chance fate has granted me. I still deeply regret that you decided to leave the army behind, Richard. That was how I felt about Brigadier General Bright, and I'm sure you remember where that led me. Our paths have parted, but we both inherited at least part of him. I have the path of the sword, and you have the path of a soldier. While they may differ, we can both work towards the same goal. You're right, I suppose. Take this. Barracks key. The key to the barracks? As it seems you're aware, I am but the first of several opponents you will face here. You'll want to prepare yourselves, the worst is still yet to come. Father Graham, please do all that you can to lead everyone trapped in this world safely back out of it. I have a feeling you're the only one who can. Leave it to me. I will. He always was a dutiful man. I wonder if all Libellian soldiers are this upstanding. Well, we should move on. He's shown us the path forward. We shouldn't let his goodwill go to waste. Got it. Off to the barracks we go then. Anything else in here? Nope. Saw that coming. Need a place to heal up though, so I might need to just backtrack real quick to get to that stone monument. This is one thing I have enjoyed on the third game at least, just the ease of being able to heal up your party after every fight. What's in here? This is Lyston Fortress's first barracks. We should be able to open it using the key we received from the Lieutenant Colonel. Good call. Let's give it a shot then. This is only one of many such barracks in the fortress, so it's not all that large inside. We shouldn't need to spend too long in here. Got it. Tyrol Barn. There's some green hair inside. The chest prays adios this sinful priest gets his just desserts. Oh, I wonder who that could be. Is that a guard? Do I get anything for beating him up?
Justice must always prevail.
Not really. Kind of random, but okay. Monsters appeared. Haven't seen one of these chests in a while. Wait, what are these guys? Okay, that's good. I can still hurt them with this move. So Mueller has a vanish, so I can get rid of at least one of them right away. What I want to do with you, though. I can't even reach any of them. Unless... I'll probably reach one with that. That didn't really do anything. This is gonna hurt for you guys. Try and get as many as I can. Perfect. Pt.1 key. What if the world you live in is actually a gigantic chest? Now we're asking the real questions. Maybe trails in the sky really is trails in the chest all along. Pause flag. Upgrade for Estelle. Isn't it convenient that you always find weapons that someone in your group specializes in? You're welcome, by the way. No one in my group specializes in that right now. But, big picture, I suppose, technically, yeah. The door is locked. Oh, they'd probably usually rush me if I ran in there. I've been waiting for you, Your Excellency. What? So our next opponent is you, Canon. What a tragedy it is that we should be forced to meet under these circumstances. What did I ever do to deserve turning my blade against the man I've always duly served? But please, never doubt even for a second that I am doing this against my will. I would never even dream of fighting you if I had a choice. I understand perfectly well, Canon. But if I may, I would rather you stopped calling me Your Excellency. It was never a fitting title for a mere colonel to begin with, and now I don't even have that. I would rather you simply called me Sir, like you usually do in the office. I've grown very fond of it. Your Excellency. I'm sorry, just while we're here, please let me call you the way I'd like to. The Canon Amalthea who stands before you is a symbol of my failure to truly move forward from the past. And something tells me that if this symbol were defeated by you, then it will finally allow me to put the past where it belongs and be born anew. Canon. Very well. In that case, do as you will. It makes my position all the more frustrating to see you at His Excellency's side too, Julia. Why could I not have been chosen to serve him in your place? I can imagine how you must feel. Whatever I may feel about being in this perilous situation, I at least owe my thanks to Adios for letting me protect Her Highness with my own hands. But I can't change it now. I don't need to feel the slightest twinge of guilt about fighting against you. So go ahead and show me what you can do. I doubt it'll be enough to match up to me. I could say the same to you. Well, I can respect the whole want to be reborn thing, but I see she hasn't ditched any of her old high-handed ways. Silence you! She's got a gun. Jaegers. Well, Your Excellency, I have no intention of holding back. So are you ready to begin? At any time. Alright, start death screaming again. What do we do with you? These are gonna take a bit of a beating, it seems. Oh yeah, I remember she used to do that. Let's just double check. What arts can they use? Okay. Maybe I should just focus on taking them down one at a time. Does move pretty fast after all. Let's throw a heal out for everybody. Alrighty. Now we just spam this move and make the most of his speed. Wow. Richard is pretty darn good. Kevin learned Mortal Punishment too. I knew I wouldn't stand a chance against you, Your Excellency. The rest of you fought passably as well, I suppose. Thanks. As did you. All of you should make sure you don't get in His Excellency's way in the battles ahead. You'll be facing the strongest warriors in La Belle. He doesn't need you stopping him from fighting at his best. Way ahead of you. Canon. It seems there's still something important left for me to do after all. However, I believe that by clearing the trials ahead, I will finally be able to do it. It's thanks to you that I feel ready enough to face those trials head on. So thank you. You don't have to thank me. I don't think there's anything more I could say for you right now. And all I'll do is pray that you safely overcome the trials before you and return to the real world unharmed. Thank you. I will. Command center key. Anyway, let's shuffle on to the heart of the fortress. That's the key to the command center, right? That's correct. There's the building directly in front of you when you enter the main courtyard from the entrance. This key should allow us to gain access to it. Wow, it'd be interesting if they do get some kind of information returned to them. Back in the real world. Well, I think then I should just be able to teleport back to that stone monument. Yeah, I think that's where we're going to call today's episode. We'll split this one up into 2 parts because there's still quite a bit to go, I think. Well, thank you for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so you know when the next episode's coming out. Feel free to check out my other channel for space-related videos. I'll be playing X4 Foundations, and the channel name is Captain Genre. And feel free to leave a comment on this video if there's anything you would like to say, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye bye for now.